Hey guys, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my tips on how I am productive, how you can be productive, and I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my Notion. Notion is basically what I plan my whole entire life on now. I used to be a total planner person, like bullet journal, and I used to do all that kind of stuff until Notion about a month ago, and I've been using it for a while now, and I absolutely love it, and you can customize it however you want. So I'm super excited to be sharing that and just actually giving you guys tips on how to be productive, because productivity is something that everybody talks about, especially with online school, and like you're literally doing schoolwork at your house, in your home and everything, and most of the time you end up doing it in your room, just trying to stay on track with everything and get stuff done, and so you can have more time to do stuff that you actually enjoy doing. We're gonna go ahead and get started on the tips. So the first tip that I have for you guys is to get up early, get up, make your bed, and just get moving. So I currently have been waking up at 8 a.m. every single day, and I'm really trying to get to the point where I can wake up at 7 a.m. But 8 a.m. is actually a really good time, and if you get up early, you have more of a chance to be productive, and there's just more time in the day for you to be productive instead of staying in your bed until like 10 a.m. Just once you get out of bed and get moving, we're gonna be good. The second thing that I have for you guys is to actually get ready. Put on an outfit that you feel good in. Do your makeup if you want to, do your hair if you want to. Third tip is to have a clean workspace, whether you are working at a desk in your room or if you're working on the kitchen table or anywhere where you are working. You want it to be clean, you want it to be clear, you want it just to have like your computer, your notebooks, and your pens. You're not gonna want to have like a bunch of things on your desk. So before you get started with doing your schoolwork, clean off your desk, make sure it's all neat, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, and just keep it clean, because if it starts to get cluttered, your mind's gonna get cluttered and you won't be able to focus. The fourth one is the Sunday before your school week, or like whatever week starts for you. You are going to want to plan out everything, all the assignments that you have, plan them out for specific days. That is honestly like the biggest thing that has helped me so much this past school year. Was I take all the assignments that my teachers have given me, I write them down like on one big giant list, and then I will take those assignments and assign each assignment to a specific day, because if I try to do like a bunch of assignments on one day, it's gonna get so disorganized, and I'm not gonna be organized in my brain. Not just being organized, but it also makes it go by way faster. And like with me laying out specific assignments for each day, I've actually started getting done with school by lunch, and then I'm free the rest of the day. Plan out literally everything. Sort your assignments out. Plan out like, oh, I'm gonna do lunch this time, or like I'm gonna go after I'm done with my schoolwork, I'm gonna go do this, and this, because then like you have something to look forward to. That's another thing that I didn't put on here, was that kind of reward yourself with something. So after you get done with like your assignment, you can like reward yourself like, oh, I'm gonna go do this after I'm done with whatever it is I'm doing. Like give yourself something to look forward to and to work towards. Number 5 is to write down your main goals of the week. Now I have about 3 to 5 main goals that I want to accomplish by the end of a week. Usually my goals are like finish my videos I'm editing, get all my schoolwork done, try to work out this week, eat healthier, like whatever. But it doesn't even have to be like that. Like recently I have been wanting to get more into photography, because I used to be like really into photography, and then I kind of stopped. Like some goals I can write down is like go take photos like 3 times out of the week, read for like 30 minutes a day, try to like clean up your entire closet by the end of the week. Give yourself like 3 to 5 other goals that are not school related to you can work on each day, because it's not good to sit on your phone all day or like sit on a computer all day. So if you give yourself something else to do and like look forward to it, and if you, especially if you give yourself something to do that's like self-care, like self-improvement, it just feels good once you do that thing. Number 6 is to write quarterly goals down. Again, with the like goals of the week type of thing, don't write down like your quarterly goals like finish all your schoolwork, do good in school, get A's and B's. Like don't like write down like school related stuff. Like specifically write down like I want to have read 2 to 3 books, and these are the books that I'm gonna read. Give yourself quarterly goals to look forward to, and especially if you do like social media, so give yourself quarterly goals, because you have 3 months to work on that. There's no rush, you have time to do it. So just kind of slow down, and at the end of those 3 months you can go back and check off like what did you do, what did you complete, and you're gonna feel so accomplished. I promise, it feels amazing. Number 7 is to time block your day. This is something that I kind of do in my head. I used to plan it out on my phone a lot, which is something that I still am trying to do a lot more. You can time block like, oh, I'm gonna work on school from this time to this time. My break between school is going to be from this time to this time. At this time, I'm going to read. Block off time for you to do specific stuff, because you have your to-do list for that day that you planned out. You're thinking, oh, I don't have time to do all this. If you sit down and if you time block out your day, it helps so much, and it just like relaxes you, and you might even finish whatever you're doing early, and then you have time to relax in the evenings. But that is something like 100% that I recommend everybody do. Number 8 is to set timers for yourself. This is something that I really haven't tried myself to do, but it's something that I want to start doing, and I've heard this works amazing for people, but specifically towards like school assignments and studying. Let's say like you set a timer for 40 minutes and you work straight for 40 minutes, you study for straight 40 minutes, and then after the timer goes off, you have 10 minutes of break, and you can do this for however long that you need to do it for. But I heard that that works amazing for people, especially like if they don't really know when to start or when to stop, and like they get stressed out because it's like they do one thing and then they have to immediately move on to the next. Give yourself 40 minutes, work for those straight 40 minutes, then give yourself 10 to 15 minutes of break time, and just to relax and chill out. And whenever you do give yourself those break times, don't stay where you're working at, move to like a different room. Number 9 is something that I don't really hear people talk about too much, but it's such an important factor whenever it comes to being productive and wanting to actually get stuff done, is to create an action plan. So let's go back to what we were talking about earlier, the quarterly goals. Now you have your goals down. I'm gonna like have this completed by this day or whatever, and that's amazing. But whenever it comes down to like actually doing it, you're like, I don't really know where to start. So create an action plan for yourself. Write down your goal, and then underneath it, write down like 3 bullet points of how you're gonna do it. So let's use YouTube as an example. You wanna reach a certain amount of subscribers in those 3 months. How are you gonna get there? What you can do is you upload videos, you upload searchable videos, you upload content that you know people are gonna wanna see. You create eye-catching thumbnails and all that kind of stuff for it. Or if you want to read 2 books by the end of 3 months, what books are you gonna read? How are you gonna have time to read those books? And then it goes back to your daily schedule, where it's like, I'm gonna read at like 2 p.m. to like 2:30 or 3 o'clock. It just comes down to like what you do with your time specifically and how you want to achieve those goals. It's not bad to create goals at all. You just need kind of an action plan to get you to reach your goal. And then I wrote down attentive, but I just really don't like that one, and I think it's kind of irrelevant. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the Notion tour that I have for you guys that I really want to show you guys. So me like casually watching Winx Club. So this is my Notion. I have been using Notion for about a month, as I said earlier. I actually got this template off of Twirling Pages. I will link her video that I got the link from down below, because I really love her Notion, and like of course like I made it my own. Like I found these pictures on Pinterest and everything, and I kind of like made it my own in a way. But this is like my Notion and everything like that. This is just the front page. We're gonna get started with the home page first, because this is the one that I use the most. So this is my home page that I have. So we're gonna start right here. It's not even January anymore. I just haven't changed this playlist right here, but I thought this was like a really cool addition. So right here I have my 2021 goals. This is like my yearly goals that I just want to keep on reminding myself throughout the year, is to work out 3 to 4 times a week, read my Bible every day, read more books, not overthink everything, and just yeah. And then we have documentation, which is index, reading directory, money diaries, and watch queue, which I don't really use this stuff too much. Sometimes I use this stuff, but not really. Like this is pretty much where you like want to write down books that you want to read. I haven't done anything to this page. As you can see, like this is all her stuff that she had, and this is literally the only thing I added, Pride and Prejudice. I don't really use that. And then it's the same thing for like money diaries. You can write down like what you bought, like how much you spend, and how much like you get back or whatever. And then watch queue is the same thing as reading directory. You can what you're watching, what you want to watch next, how many episodes, and all that kind of stuff. So, and then this is my weekly planning kind of stuff that we're getting into. These 3 things have been up here since I've started using Notion. I want to change them. Actually, we're gonna change them right now. And then this week's focus, not overthinking, because I tend to do that a lot, and sometimes I need reminders. And then this is like a to-do list type thing where you can just put like stuff that you want to get done, but like it's not specific to a day. And then we get down to the daily stuff, which right now this is my list of everything that I need to do. So I actually added these 3 calendars that you see on the side: the assignment calendar, my creative calendar, my overall calendar, which is actually just down here. The assignment calendar is where I plan out like when all of my tests are, when projects are due, and all that kind of stuff. And creative calendar, like when I'm uploading what YouTube videos, because I plan out all my YouTube videos at least a month beforehand. And then my overall calendar is those 2 kind of combined. I have the days of the week right here, and I haven't haven't planned out this week because it's actually Friday whenever I am filming this video. So I already completed all my tasks for this week actually, and none of my classes have posted anything because I plan out my days on Sunday. But like, this is the calendar pretty much. As you can see, I just have like YouTube stuff, my school stuff, when I'm filming what and all that, but this is all I'm going to show of it because I don't want to show my other videos that I'm going to be doing. So okay, and then the next one is the dream life kind of one. I haven't actually used this too much. I want to start using it more because I think it's a really good thing to check up on every now and then. And then the next thing that we have is the index, which just looks like this. It has pretty much everything that I've already showed you guys. I don't use this one at all. I just kind of leave it. I don't use it. And then we have creative content, which is just the planning out my YouTube stuff. So I don't do anything with that either too much. I just keep to my creative calendar on the homepage. And then we have the last part of my Notion, which is the academia folder. This is where I do all of my school stuff, which I graduate on May 23rd. Oh my gosh, that's literally insane. But I don't really use this one too much either. I just kind of leave it. The only page I really use is the homepage because it has everything in it, but I do actually want to start using the dream life page because that would be kind of cool. But yeah, this is pretty much my Notion, and I will be linking the link of where I got the template from and everything like that. So yeah. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that these tips did help you, or they helped get you motivated in some kind of way. And I really do recommend that you guys start using Notion because it is amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.